I think I was about 4 years old the first time. Because my grandfather was a well-respected man in the community and a leader at our church, it was always hush-hush about the things that happened. I will never forget the look on my sister's face, so red and ashamed. She was 12 at the time. Lord knows she endured so much more trauma than I had.
Through the investigation, it was discovered that these children were living in what was described as a house of horrors. Much to my surprise, most of the adults in the home were well aware of the abuse that was going on, but did nothing to stop it.
When I came to Kids Place, I felt hopeless, like I was never meant to make it far due to my circumstances.
After everything was finally said and done, there were dozens of girls and boys whose innocence he had taken. No one ever allowed my sister and I to talk about it.
Sexual abuse became normal, this lifestyle for them that had gone on for generations. And because they were not offered any sort of help, they just accepted it. And many of them also became abusers.
I quickly spiraled out of control. I had made a lifetime of bad decisions, had a failed marriage and abortion by the time I was 25. All of this resulting from a secret that we weren't allowed to talk about. I could have had a very different story had I gotten the help I needed at a very early age.
I know that I'm surrounded by people who have my best interests at heart and want nothing but the best for me.
When I hear people talk about Kids Place, they assume it's a place that kids go for counseling. While this is true, Kids Place is so much more than that. This place offers support for children who have suffered trauma that most people cannot even begin to fathom exists.
When I am at Kids Place, they have made me feel worthy and cared for. Kids Place has taught me that no matter what I went through, I will be okay. Every week when I leave the center after therapy, I feel as though a weight has been lifted off of me.
Para nosotros, ustedes han sido unos ángeles que necesitábamos en ese tiempo y que Dios nos envió. Me siento muy tranquila y conforme por todo su apoyo y ayuda.
Kids Place is a safe place, very loving and understanding. It gives you hope. It's a place where you can let your guard down and truly open up. It's a place where you can express yourself freely and ultimately betters you, because it will give you what you need physically and emotionally.
From the start, y'all have had a smile on your face ready to help us in any way. Y'all are the absolute best. As soon as we walked in the door of Kids Place, we both felt welcomed, accepted, and my daughter felt believed. She continued with counseling at Kids Place, and to say they were helpful is an understatement. I really do not know what we would have done without Kids Place, because they were the only support we had during this tragic time in our lives and helped both my daughter and I get through this.
Kids Place is a happy place and strives to make you feel happy too.
Coming to Kids Place has helped me realize that there is a hope for me and that there is so much worth it to live for. My story doesn't end at my trauma.